Hello and welcome to Boston, Massachusetts, home to the Freedom Trail, the heart of the American Revolution, and we are here to find out who will end their season on a high note as champions of the Fenway Bowl. Weeks of additional practice and prep for bowl games not only can set the tone for what we're going to see in this game, but for what might be in store next season as well. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on the 24th ranked team in the land, the Louisville Cardinals. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Kickoff team is out there ready to get this bowl game underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Tennessee's offense comes onto the field first today. The age of the game-breaking tight end is here, Jesse, and we have another guy who is threatening to redefine this position.
Yeah, we've seen over the years now the evolution of the tight end position, right? It's not just blocking and catching passes. They're getting involved now in the running game. We're seeing tight ends even throw the football, David. This guy can do it all.
And why is that so difficult? Because as a defender, what do I want to play you as? Do I want to play you with an extra linebacker on the field, or do I bring in a DB? And either way, I can be wrong. The big, strong bodies that can also be receivers and also block, they make the game easy.
Here comes the option. Quick toss. Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup on the ground into plus territory, and they get him out of bounds at the 41.
These offenses are so hard to stop when you run the option because they play the quarterback well. They get it to the running back. The defense looks pretty good, but third and short, they get the yardage they need, and they move the sticks.
The Vols, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Looking to throw, it's Aguilar. Got his man downfield. Into the second. Touchdown, Volunteers! Once he got some room, it was over.
You know, long touchdown passes don't have to come in the shape of go routes and posts. You can throw a slant. If your guy is able to make one dude miss and build up some steam, when you've got speed like that, you can take it to the house, and that's exactly what he did.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the final 41 yards covered by that touchdown strike. Fielded in the end zone, it's Brown. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Cardinals offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed, he's got game-breaking ability, catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him and the instincts, and he's been so great out wide in every game. This is a huge test. This is a Sunday test. 2 NFL guys going at it to see who's going to take home the prize.
To the air on first down. Throws to the wideout. He makes the catch. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. He'll pull it on the read.
They go with the option. Quarterback keeps it himself. And look, we've seen this guy on tape, guys, break these tackles and take it the distance. This offense should keep dialing up these option plays. Don't let that short gain by the QB prevent you from running this scheme in your playbook.
Wide open downfield. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Looking downfield, it's Moss. Got it in the middle, it's Stewart. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. That's the end of the quarter, and Tennessee has the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. First play of the period will be a second down. Under fire. Grab near the marker. It's Stewart. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. And the Cardinals with the 1st and 10. Red pass, it's complete. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. The give to the lone running back. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Cardinals! If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing. For this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
And he tacks on the extra point. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Caught over the middle. It's Matthews. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to...
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up.
It's so nice to see defenders squeeze that pigskin. A lot of times, in great position, you see them there to make the play, but there's a reason they play defense. Not this time. Great job securing the interception.
The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was enough.
And the defense, they've got him at the 27. If you had a DB on the bingo card for the first sack of the game, you win.
Man, and I've been here before, Reese. Like, I can hear the trash talk right now. Like, wait a minute. I got to cover everybody in the back end, and I'm going to get sacks. Like, hey, defensive line, you want to get me some sacks, or I guess I'll do it myself.
The Cardinals now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Snagged in the middle, it's Stewart. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. They're setting up the screen. He stopped right at the 15-yard line. Needed a little bit more to move the chains. Chip shot field goal from here, but will they go for it on 4th down? He got it. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
On the run from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Back to pass, it's Aguilar. Makes the grab. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too, but don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Looking to the big tight end. Complete to the right. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Off the play fake on 1st down. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. The give to the tailback. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. Fires to the middle. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Brown. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Looking downfield. It's Moss. Finds his tight end. Oh, there's the ball. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes.
The more hats you have near the football, the more likely you are to cause a fumble. So many guys with their hands wrapping around guys, the ball's bound to pop out occasionally, and you got to be in the right place at the right time.
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Tight end now in motion. Give to the back. It's runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. And the Vols can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to pass. Find some fresh air. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Looking to throw for it. Unloads to the right. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Reese, hard not to enjoy that incredibly historic town. What a fun time to be in Boston, and what a fun first half we've had in the Fenway Bowl. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. With that said, let's send it back to Reese and the fellas for the conclusion of the Fenway Bowl.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll move the tight end. Trying play action. Quickly to the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. To the air, it's Moss. Finds his man. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. And the Cardinals come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Wants to go up top. Looking down the middle. Got him downfield. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Cardinals are rolling down the field. They'll give it to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
That is a great response by this defense. You know you went into the half, you made some adjustments, talked about, listen, we're not down that much, we're very much in this game, but it starts with the first possession. And how about the first play, they get a sack?
And the Cardinals will try to pin them back with the punt. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Right on the money. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. The Volunteers are in the hurry-up. Wants to throw. It's Aguilar. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. On 3rd down, going up top. He's got the tight end. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Looking downfield on first down. He's going up top. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. That's the end of the quarter, and Louisville has the edge. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Looking for room, it's Thomas. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Tight end finds a soft spot. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs.
And it's on 3rd downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. He'll do it himself. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Trying to get the corner. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Trying the left side. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. It's good. Easy call for the ref. And we are all tied up here in the 4th.
And this kicker has ice water in his veins. 4th quarter, you need to make the field goal to tie it up, and that kid just drilled it.
We've got a dandy going here, all tied up in the fourth quarter and about to kick it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Looking for a man. It's Moss. Finds his big tight end. Makes the tackle at the 32, but they were backed up inside their 20, and they pick up 15. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Gets rid of it. Caught near the sticks. It's Brown. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
That is a highly efficient way to move the chains, and now they are threatening inside the 40. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Gives it on the option. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Here's the give off the left side. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Absolutely center cut. And after taking the lead, guys, we still have a big finish coming.
Well, the offense and special teams did their job right here late in the fourth quarter. They put themselves now in position to win this game. It all comes down to the defense. Can they deliver? If they get the stop, they win this game.
And he'll bring it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Looking for a man. It's Aguilar. Rushes on him. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. Give to the running back. Finds a crease at the 20. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Got to get everybody to the line and spike it to stop the clock. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Wants to fire on second down. Caught close to the marker. It's Staley. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10. And they spike it and get the clock stopped. Got to move quickly here. They need to get it to field goal range. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. Makes the catch. It's Jefferson. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. He's looking to throw on third and short. Grab near the sticks. It's Matthews. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. Every second is meaningful, and they save a few of them with the spike. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to throw, it's Aguilar. Got his man out of the backfield. He snagged him, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. like the ball to try to save as much time as they can. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Timeout is called with just a single second left. And he's got it counted all the way to 55. Never in doubt. All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Palmer. Like, you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the 3rd overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays, back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
First play of the first possession of OT. The give to the back. Blast is way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He leaves it with the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Now 3rd and long here in overtime as this defense wants to force a field goal attempt. Runs through a tackle. He is stopped right at the 21-yard line, and now it'll be 4th down and decision time. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. Splits the uprights, and now they have a 3-point lead here in OT.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
From the gun, the ground game. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. 1st and goal and a touchdown will win it. They'll send the tight end in motion. A 1st down run in the red zone. Beck's going for the goal line. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. He got it in, and the celebration is on. A walk-off touchdown in OT. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, and it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.